Okay. Adam, going on to the next topic of the day, we are going to be discussing the recent Deadpool 2 trailer.
Looks awesome.
I'm going to completely agree. It seems like Cable is the bad guy. Like, he is the bad guy, it seems.
Yeah, it makes sense.
They are
That's
definitely...
what he does, is travels through time and hunts dangerous mutants.
Yeah, he wants this, like, kid who's, like, shooting energy blasts from his hands, and I'm wondering if he is, a relative of Cyclops. Because I believe in the show X-Men Evolution, there was his long-lost brother who could fire blasts from his hands. Yeah. So I'm wondering if that has anything to do with who that kid is. Even though he doesn't look anything like a Cyclops, he looks almost like if a Spanish descent, like almost like maybe like a Mexican or a Spanish type of...
Yeah.
He looks something of that race. And I think it's funny. I love the little picture of him like flipping the bird to them. I think that's really funny. I think it's kind of funny that they are just trying to find any way to say the F word in any weird way they could possibly say it. Like, I think one of them was fucksicle. What the fucksicle is that? Let's go get our fuck on. Yeah. Like, it's so childishly humored that it's really funny because it's just like Deadpool is a perfect an amalgamation of what I like in what they've done with Deadpool in the movies as opposed to in the comics. Like, I think Deadpool is so overhyped as a character, but when you do him right, he is super entertaining.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with, I prefer not the comic book. I prefer the movie version of Deadpool as opposed to his comic book counterpart.
Yeah.
And it's like the same thing I do with Captain America. I like the movie version better than the actual character. It seems that they have Terry Crews is in there. Terry Crews was one of the guy on his X-Force. And I kind of...
Was it Terry Crews?
That was
sure.
Yeah, isn't Terry Crews the Old Spice guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, him. It was him. He's in there. Let me see. He plays Terry Crews plays a character. Yeah, this is Terry Crews' new character. That was him. It's so funny. He plays a long-standing X-Force character by the name of... Let's see what his name is. Bedlam?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's him. That's his character name.
Terry Crews.
Yeah, look here. There he is. See? Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely Terry Crews. There's actually a really funny image that somebody was...
one of the greatest people living today.
Terry Crews is hilarious. I love Terry Crews. I think that there's... In the X-Force, someone paused an image. I forget who did it. Someone paused an image and they took the photo of it and they were like, is that Bill Skarsgård? Or, not Bill Skarsgård, but whoever played Pennywise in the It movie. Like, it looked just like him. And I'm like, he's not listed. And we were just kind of, holy shit, is that... we weren't really sure. What is... Oh, yeah, it is Bill Skarsgård. Yeah, Bill Skarsgård. We don't know if that's him, but it looked just like him. Mm-hmm. And he's got a real distinct-looking face. So, I mean, it's kind of crazy to think that if he's in there, I mean, and they're just keeping him secret. Like, I wonder. And they did a bunch of reshoots also.
Yeah.
I think Josh Brolin, who plays Cable, said something like, we were going in there. I'm paraphrasing this, by the way. We're going to add some more humor to it. And it's clearly going to be more like relevant jokes, probably about Thanos. I think they're got to mention that he's playing Thanos in Infinity War. Yeah. They have to. That's such an easy joke to do.
Yeah.
But it'd probably be a pretty funny joke too. I also, do you think Gal Gadot teased Ryan Reynolds saying that he stole the Wonder Woman pose from the cover to do the X-Force logo? I just sat there and I'm like, is he totally just doing the Black Panther Wakandan salute, like going like that? That's what I kind of thought he was doing. Yeah. I thought he was making fun of it. But I love we're going to be called the X-Force. Isn't that really derivative? It absolutely is. Like, And yeah, I mean, Megasonic Teenage Warhead's in there.
Yeah.
And
Colossus
is back in there for you don't see his face, but you can see Deadpool grabbing his ass. And I just kind of, did you ever see the movie Scary Movie 2?
Yeah.
And they do that Nike commercial with the wheelchair,
Yeah.
and they're doing the whole entire basketball scenes, and
Yeah.
David Cross spins on his head. I can't stop laughing at the image of Deadpool spinning around in the Professor Xavier chair, just being an asshole. But I mean, that's what these movies are about, is him being an asshole, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, and that handgun scene where he gets his hand blasted through the gun.
Yeah, he just grabs the gun with the hole in his hand and twists it.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool image. So yeah, I mean,
it looks like it's gonna be
Deadpool's gonna be a good movie. That's gonna be a fun movie.
Yeah.
Did you hear about those fake rumors about how Deadpool 2's screen reactions were terrible? Did you hear about that at all? Mm-mm. Well, that was going on for a little bit. Of that, its test screenings were awful, terrible, and then everyone's all like, nobody has said anything about that. Where is this coming from? And it's pretty crazy how you can see Reddit stories just kind of become actual news stories.
Yeah, I mean, that's not new at all.
No, it definitely isn't.
People lying on the internet is as old as the existence of a forum. You remember my uncle worked at Pokemon, and
What?
You remember my uncle worked at Pokemon myths, if you die on the SS Anne or whatever the fuck the name of that ship was, and you go back and you swim out to the truck and you move the truck. Then
that Mew's under the truck.
Yeah, Mew was under the truck. Blah blah blah, all that shit.
That's still a urban legend one, or Bigfoot in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yeah,
that's pretty funny. Because I looked forever for Bigfoot, never found him. Then I found out that I was an idiot. Spent a lot of his time just looking in the woods for Bigfoot in a video game. Stupid me.